collectible giveaway at bigcarflip.com, and today we are going to be doing a little deep dive on comic books. Yesterday we took a deep dive with sports cards, so I want to start looking through comic books. So let's get right into it. Don't forget collectible giveaway at bigcarflip.com, and right here we're going to go with new books. So you've got Amazing Spider-Man 55, and it's already got a second printing. Let's take a closer look at what we've got here. Looks like fair market value 110 for a 9.8. I mean, it's a new book, so you really need to be somewhere like around the 9.6, 9.8 range because it's a new book, I would say. But you're looking at somewhere around $75 uh, for this book. And let's see if we can. Well, this is a new book, so there's not going to be a lot of history on it. So let's just keep going. Uh, Star Wars High Republic. We're going to Venom 32 brown variant. Let's take a look at this. And by the way, we're looking at Comics Go Collect. 9.8 for $90. Very cool. You can see the last few sales. Well, from 60, so it's jumped from. Look, the last sale was $61. Huh. That's not bad. It looks like it jumped up. Right here, you had a few high ones, and now it's back down. Could be a nice scoop. So, all right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're looking for. We're just looking at information here. This is brown variant, and this is the regular Venom 32. So let's take a look at this. One sale, $26. Now that is a cool book. That's a cool cover. Very cool. All right. But what really the value is in the guts. Don't get me wrong, that contributes. The cover contributes, but it's all about the guts. So let's see. I mean, you know what? Edition. I want to watch. Whoa. I want to watch this book. This. I want to watch this one. Okay? Alright. So, that's all I have to do, right? Just click there and watch it. Alright. Okay, let's look at a few more modern before we move to the next one. Okay. All hot new comics. Okay, let's take a look at Star Wars. Let's look at this. Ooh. Very cool. 9.8. Look, a lot of sales on this. In the last 2 months, first sale was 75 and now it's at 50. Okay. Let's see last one for the modern. Let's take a look at this one. Amazing Spider-Man issue 58. What? Look at this. $30 and then $70 the day after. How interesting. Huh. Okay. So that was 2 weeks ago. Okay. Let's just move on over to modern. Did this stay watched? I don't know. Okay. Let's take a look at Amazing Spider-Man 300, the infamous. This book, can I hit watch there? watching. All right, cool. And then 9.8 fair market value, 7,700. Look at that drop down. 9.6, 2,300. 9.4, 1,300. 9.2, $1,000. So where between the 9.2 and the 9.8 do you fall? They have a little bit for every price range. And then I mean if you really have to, you can drop as low as what? A 3.0, $300. I mean, this is an iconic book. Definitely iconic. I'm gonna get mine graded shortly. I'm waiting for the shipping kit to come in. We'll see where I fall. I'm guessing I'm gonna be right here. This is my guess. 9.6. Now let's keep it going. Let's see what is the next book. All right, Spawn 1. I never thought that Spawn would get any love as far as the Spawn 1 value, but grading has changed that. Because look, you know, you can get one graded at a 9.8 and it's, it's been printed, you know, it's been printed a lot. But if you have a 9.8, at least you have a $250 book. Let's see. Let's do a deep dive on this bad boy. I should have done that with the Amazing Spider-Man 300, but we're gonna do it with this one. We'll do a deep dive on this book. We'll do a deep dive. We'll maybe one or two from each category that's not new because there's no sales history. So, all right. No, I don't want signature series though. I do not want signature. Submit. All right. This is going to spit out the last year's worth of data for this book. And you can see here what the percentage is gone up in these amount of sales. So it should be about a year's worth. So you're looking at an 80% almost, give or take, this one. So yeah, you know, you can see everything is spiked up. Now let's go ahead and go to the price guide here. You can see the pop count. What is that? 7,000. Signatures 2,000. Universal 7,000 pop count. At a 9.8. At a 9.8 the pop count. Okay. Now let's look at dive deeper. Let's see. We're just gonna mess around and see. Dive deeper. Okay, that's where we were. I know that there's well, okay. So I mean, this obviously we get the last year's worth of modular. Let's see, what does that bring up? Oh, look at this. Okay, this is the multiplier on the different. You see the multiplier is the grade down here horizontally and over here vertically. When it goes up, you're looking at the grade and the multiplier. So the 9.6 has gone up a multiplier of 454. So 9.6, you can see here the multiplier and then the value, fair market value, and the multiplier in the last, does it keep your 90 days? The last 90 days. I like to do 365. Let's see. Did it move? Or was it save all changes? Okay. Or was it already? Start save all changes. Okay. Well, I think this is the last year's worth of data. So you're looking at $85, 180, so 365. Yeah, okay. So you can see the multiplier. Wow. Okay. These books have gone up thanks to grading. I mean, is giving them a breath of life. But you can see you've got to get a, I mean, you really have got to get a 9.6, 9.8 to make it, worth it, I would say. Okay. All right, we did a little deep dive on Spawn. Let's get back to where we were. All right. Okay, so, whoa, how many screens did I go down? I should have just, I'm probably one screen away. There, okay. So we're at modern. Oh boy, New Mutants. All right, now that we know what we're doing, let's try to do this a little bit faster. Okay, we're looking at briefly. I'll scroll down just in case anybody wants to see lower grade values. All right, pause the video if that's what you want to see. You can see the pop counts over here, give or take, and you can see a 9.6. Wow, a lot of 9.6. It's got about 5,000, right? Okay, so to me, see, I would be somewhere around here for this 9.6. That would be nice. That'd be nice. Now, let's just take a quick deep dive and see what kind of price movement it's done in the last year. We're gonna do this on New Mutants issue 98, first appearance of Deadpool. I wish it would tell you a little bit about the book, but okay, this is the first appearance of Deadpool. We're looking at the last year's worth of data, 9.8. It's gone up 51%. Now we can do the modular and really look at the multipliers and whatnot, but this is enough. If not, this video will be really long. But you can see right here, everything's gone up. Everything's gone up. Even the lower grades has gone up. Oh, 6.0 has actually gone down. Sale was up. That's what happened. There's no sale. Look, it's old. We're looking at a year's worth of data. There's no sales. Nobody with a 6.0 has. So you got to count that out. Anything that's been sold within the last sale, you can see it's been up. So yeah, it's gone up 50%. Here 51%, 9.8. But I'm looking at this guy right here. It's gone up on the least amount out of all of these here. It's on the lower portion. So if you could go in and get one of those, 9.6, that's nice. 787. If you could swing it, I think that would be the play for New Mutants. All right, so did I watching? Yep, says watching. Beautiful. That is actually a book that I do not have that I would love to get my hands on. So, but you're looking at about $800 for that price, for that grade, and then about $300 for a low end grade. Big money. Newsstand. I actually have this issue right here. Newsstand. I will be getting it graded. I'm guessing I'm gonna be about a 9.6, 9.4 ish. So let's look at the 9.4 real quick. We'll scroll down, see if anybody, if you're interested. Oh well, I'm not even looking at the sales. We're gonna go dive deep. Let's go dive deep. Then we'll look at some prices here. Last year's worth of data. Nothing down low. Here we go. So why don't I see prices? Am I going crazy? 9.63.65 price guide. That's why I need to go for price guide. It's just showing the percentage. Why is it not showing the census data pending? What's the deal with that? Okay, 524. Let's go down here. Wow, it drops down a lot. 305. Here, we'll look at an 8. 175. 5.585. All right, so I'm gonna fall about here 524 if I had to guess. Now if I can get a 9.8, which I'm not, the it's a newsstand edition. It's just and the spine is it's like not perfect. So yeah. So all right. That's with the upcoming movie, the trailer. That is a hot book right now, but apparently the market has been flooded with those books because of the trailer, so kind of really hasn't seen a spike. It's actually seen a little bit of a dip. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ultimate Fallout 4. This is Miles Morales. Um, I have issue one, but I never uh, picked up the this one, four, unfortunately. So let's see if you have a 989. Why? Okay, here's the. I'm going blind. Here it is. So fair market value about $1,100 for 9.6, 2,900. I mean, for the pop count of a 9.8, let's see, it's only 2,500. That pop count, it's only 2,500. 26. They call it 2,600. That's that's a good price for that pop count. Let's see, what's the pop count for the 9.6? Oh wait, I was looking at the 9. Oh no, the 9.6. They're about the same. They're about the same. Interesting. Okay, so definitely something I want to keep my eyes on. So there's a couple of books over here in modern that I'm interested in. I like the New Mutants 98. Um, I'm gonna eventually get my Spawn graded, but not just yet. This Ultimate Fallout 4, first appearance of Gambit over wait, which one is this one? 266. First appearance of Gambit, if I remember. Yeah, there it is. First appearance of Gambit. So this book right here with X-Men, hopefully gonna be coming out with movies soon. This is a spec book right now, but I do have good feelings about it. So 9.8, about $1,100, and that pop count at a 9.8 is 2,800. 9.6, look at that, man. These drop down drastically. I can't be mad at anybody's making an investment at a 9.6 at all. So definitely a spec book that I would be interested in getting. So where is it? Where is it? Did I click on watch? I think I did. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move over to because I don't want this to be too long. We'll just briefly scroll down. Modern Infinity Gauntlet. Dag man, it's gonna make me want to click on that. Wolverine. Okay, I'll do this one last because I know people love Wolverine. Okay, so Wolverine, you're looking at these prices here, 9.8, 375. This is Wolverine 1, first issue of his main run. He had a mini series, issue 1, the iconic cover, but this is his first issue of his, oh, I think it says it up here, right? First Wolverine's patch, ongoing series, yeah. So, you're looking at, if you're a Wolverine fan, this is a must-have. This is his true one for his series. So you're looking at a 9.8 at 375 and at a pop count of 2,200. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So I like that book. And every time I go back, it's just okay. So look at this one. Okay. All right, last one for this number 20 as far as hot books are concerned. This analyzer right here, 9.8 sales, 1,600, 25. Very cool. Very cool. I kind of like this 9.6 price right here, 1,300. Has the same pop count, but look at that price. It's way down. So 9.6. Would not be upset with that purchase at all. All right. We're not going to do any more deep dives because they're just taking too long. Let's just move briefly over to bronze. Ooh, Secret Wars. We're just gonna pick 3 books from this era. And 9.8, 625. We're gonna look at the pop counts. 4,000 for the 9 point for the 6 and the 8, the 9.6 and 8. You're looking at 6,000. High pop count. High pop count. But the price reflects it. The price reflects it for sure. Definitely like it. Let's scroll down just in case you want to see some prices on lower grade. So let's go bronze. Special edition. This is Wolverine issue 1 for his mini series. His mini series. Okay, this was just the his first mini series before his ongoing series. So his 9.8 is a pop count of 3,000. This is a pop count of 9.6 is about 4,000. So it's about 1,000, right? Now a difference in pop count, 700 versus 300, give or take. We're just rounding numbers, okay? So I think I mean, of course, if you can afford it, that definitely the 9.8 is where you want to go. But when you compare the 9.0, the 9.2, and the 9.4 and the 9.6, I mean, you might as well go for the 9.6. You might as well go for the 9.6. There's going to be a lot higher demand for that book in a 9.6, and that price is not too crazy. All right, let's find one more. Amazing Spider-Man 252, Star Wars 1, X-Men. Let's look at Punisher 129. All right, look, we're gonna look at Star Wars, X-Men. Let's briefly look at these real quick. Star Wars, you're never gonna go wrong with Star Wars. 9.8 has a pop count of 654, very low, very low, $6,000. 9.6 pop count is 1,874. So again, depends how much can you spend, how much you're willing to spend on this. So definitely an iconic book. Star Wars issue 1. You can't go wrong with any of those. So let's go ahead and go over to, I'm gonna try the first appearance. All right, we're gonna hurry up. First appearance of the X-Men, new X-Men. So this, again, with the X-Men, with that spec, and look at the pop count over here at 8.5, and then the pop count just drastically just drops. A pop count of 194, that's like nothing for a 9.8. That's why it's a $47,000 book. You know what? If you've got that book, enough respect. Now, 9.6, still 371 pop count, $27,000. I definitely want to get my hands on one of these books, but look at these prices. These prices are ridiculous. Look at the pop counts over here. You're gonna do best by maybe getting a 6, 6.5, somewhere in there. Let's see where we're looking at. Right. Wow, look at this jump. 2.5, 3. I think, goodness gracious, I mean, if you could swing it, if you could get somewhere between the 5 and the 6, I think that's the sweet spot right there, between the 5 and the 6 over here. You're looking at over here 5 and 6. I mean, if you could swing it, you're looking at for a 5, 4,000, all the way up to for a 6. You're looking at 4,600. So somewhere around that range of 4 to 4,500 is what you're gonna spend between a 5 and a 6. But it's a big issue. This is a key issue, and wait until the X-Men come out with a movie, and everybody's going crazy for X-Men. All right, what do you think is gonna happen? So, leading up to the movie, like we all know, you don't want to sell when the movie comes out, or when the trailer drops. You want to, have that thing sold the day before the trailer, because everybody and their mother is gonna sell it at that same exact time. So, for maximum value. But, if you get in early enough, it doesn't really matter when you sell as long as you take a profit. So, we're looking at Punisher's first appearance. Get familiar with that book. It's an iconic book. That cover's crazy. 129, Amazing Spider-Man. 9.8. It's $33,000. A pop count of 144. That's why pop count was 734. 9.6, $8,000. I think, considering pop counts and everything, if you can somehow get in right here at a 9.2, which is a pop count of 835 for 4,600. If you could swing it, that's nice. But I mean, of course, if you can swing the $33,000 for this book, for sure, that is definitely something that is could be a good investment. So let's go. I think we're ready for silver. Let's move on over to silver. Classic books over here. We'll look at 3, 4 of them because these are just classic. We've got Vision's first appearance, which is Avengers issue 57. Look at this book. Behold the Vision. Avengers 57. 9.8 will set you back $34,000. Um, you know, you know, we can do a deep dive in all these books, you know, but what you're gonna see is everything has gone up. Last year's worth of info. You can see everything's gone up. So, I mean, let's see what's gone up. Look at this, a 9.2 and the 8.0. Let's see, 9.2, 1700, and 8.0, 800. I mean, right away, that 9.2 sticking out to me as the best deal. Pop count of 183. 183 for for $1,800. I think that is a good buy. If again, these books are iconic books. So long-term holds for sure. You can't go wrong. That's just, again, I'm just supplying information. You do with your investments as you please. I'm supplying information. The data is right here. You can see it. This is Fantastic Four, iconic book. Look at this book. This is issue 48, first appearance of Silver Surfer Galactus, and I do believe, they call this cameo of Galactus. His first appearance is 49. So this is a book that I have. I have it in a low grade, somewhere around a 2.5. So it's about a $2,000 book. So which I'm sending out to get graded. But let's see, $100,000 for an 9.8. There's only 39 in existence. There's only just under 100 in existence at a 9.6. $43,000. Now, if you can swing it, for sure, that's where you want to be. But that's big baller status right there. I think somewhere around, if you could swing it, we're looking for 6.5. I think 6.5 right before it goes crazy when it hits the 7. I think that's where I would fall. 6.5. That's where I would fall on the Fantastic Four issue 48 first appearance of Silver Surfer, cameo of Galactus. Whoa. You know what? And we're going to look at, oh gosh, first appearance of Juggernauts. I mean, these are all key books. Like, how do you pick? I gotta leave some meat on the bone, and this video is getting really long. We're gonna look at 2 more books. We're gonna look at X-Men issue 12, first appearance of Juggernaut, another key issue. I have this issue original. I will be sending it off to be graded in the next few days, and it's $120,000 at a 9.8. How many exist? There's 2 in existence. So you're looking at being, extremely lucky over here at a 9.8. Now, if you can swing, where's the big jump? You can see it right here between a 9 and a 9.2, big jump. Now, if you could go right here and land on a 9.2, I'm sorry, at a 9.0, 82 in existence, less than 100. And for $6,000, X-Men, they haven't even come out with a decent movie, big money behind them. Yeah, this is definitely another good book that I would recommend. I couldn't be mad at anybody investing in this book. My book is probably somewhere down over here as far as condition. So, but of course, the 9.8 at $120,000 would be excelente. But we are going to end it with the last book of, let's do X-Men. We just did an X-Men. Let's go. You know what? This is what we're gonna do. We are gonna go here and we are going to Hulk 181. We are going to end it with Hulk 181. Anytime I talk about this book in a video, I make a video. I have an original also going to be graded. I have a reprint signed by Stan Lee. Whenever I have that book in a video, the video blows up. So let's get ahead. Let's go for this one, the last one. We'll do a deep dive. 9.8. What kind of pop count we have? 127, $82,000. Mine is in pretty good condition. I don't think it's a 9.8. It may be a 9.4, 9.2-ish. But the ad on the inside page has been cut out, so I may drop down a lot. Somewhere around here, around a 5, maybe a 4. But still, you're talking about $4,000, give or take. So let's do a deep dive. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to cut this short. I'm getting a coughing attack. Well, the information is right there. Take a quick look. You can pause the video. Thanks for watching.